Hi guys, so I posted on my YouTube channel, come with me to NYSC camp, and a few persons messaged me and said, this video is too short. And I wanted to post my whole NYSC experience. I had a whole video and all that, just a vlog. And I just felt it was too short. So I just said, okay, let me come in here, talk and describe the experience. I put in a few video clips around to explain it better in details. So I wrote a few things down, so if you see me looking down, it's just a guide, so this video has a direction, so I'm not talking all over the place. Okay, so let's get right into the video. I don't know why I'm holding a pen, Shabo. Okay, before I start about my orientation camp experience, can we talk about why the registration process was so hectic, stressful? I spent a whole day at the cafe and I ended up registering the next day. So the first day, I can't remember the first stage, but I know I was sent an email. Then the stage of filling up my details, that took the whole day. That literally took the whole day. It was say it did not send. You have to refresh. I think the word to describe the registration process was refresh, because I just kept on refreshing. But finally it worked around 2 a.m. Then I went back to the cafe the next day to do my thumb printing, payments, and all that. So fast forward to NYSC camp. Got there the first day, although I planned on going very early because I watched a lot of videos on the importance of going early to the camp, but for some reasons, a lot of reasons, I didn't leave on time. Then I went to the park, the vehicle didn't leave on time. I had to get to KEFFI to see a family friend, just in case after camp I have somewhere to go to before going back to Abuja, all of that. I think I got into camp around 2 p.m. or past 2, that late. To tell you how late I was, some people arrived around 9 a.m. So if it's for late, I was really late. And then there's F1, F2, F3, F4. That is female hostel 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I was in F4. So you can imagine how late I got into camp. Okay, let's first talk about the registration process. Maybe because I came in late, that's why it was really stressful. Maybe if I had come in earlier, maybe the crowd wouldn't have been as much as at that point. But one thing I give kudos to are the staffs, the NYSC staffs. They are organized and they helped us to be organized, and they organized us as well. They stayed. I registered really late that day. I think I registered around past 11 or something like that. But they made sure that those of us that stayed till that point, because some people at some point got tired and went back to their hostel to sleep. But I was like, if I could stay till past 9, past 10, I just said, let me just stay. So for those of us that stayed till that point, they registered us that night. So that is one thing I give kudos to them. So the next day I just registered at my platoon. I was in platoon 1. Registered at my platoon, then got my kits and all that. In the first video I talked about it. They gave me a bigger size, 44. I swapped it with someone and I got 42. And I think I'm still with that 42 because I didn't see anybody with 40. And I think that is the jumbo boot. It being a little bit bigger is more comfortable for you. So if you're in camp or you're yet to go to camp, whenever you're watching this video, don't get your exact size. Get something a bit bigger so you can be comfortable, because that's where you're going to stand. You're going to wear that for your swearing in on the 3rd day of camp, and then your closing parade on the last day of camp. That's what you wear for your manual drills. That's what you're going to use for the parade as well. So just get something that is very comfortable for you. So the 3rd day, swearing in ceremony. For me, the swearing in ceremony was fun because by the end of the second day, I joined the media team as a videographer. So throughout camp, I was working and I loved. That was one decision I made in camp that was really grateful for, that I joined the media team as a videographer. So it was something that kept me busy. in as much as they say, okay, join OPS, join first aid, all these extra clubs and all these, they call them units now, or departments. I know some people say join it to avoid parade, but joining them gives you like an extra, something you look forward to aside from the normal routine, because camp on its own is a routine. You wake up in the morning devotion. After morning devotion, you have the, when you sing national anthem, NYSC anthem, morning activity, then breakfast, SAED lecture, lunch, sports or parade, march past practice, dinner, social night. So it's a routine. That is what you'll be doing for 3 weeks. So joining a unit just gives you something else to focus on, or give you something to look forward to. So that was it for me, because I still joined the march past, because I was like, it's been secondary school. That was the last time I did march past. Or marched. So I didn't do that in university. Did they march? Okay, so it was like another opportunity for me to do that. So joining the media as a videographer didn't stop me from doing the march past, and it was stressful at some point. At some point I was like, who sent me? But then I started, so I had to finish it. Okay, so that was for that. So for swearing in, I didn't stay on the line. I was working as a videographer, covering the events and all of that. I think I was so focused on my work. I didn't even tell someone, okay, video me when working or something like that. So I don't even have a clip of that. I think it was like later, I was like, I don't even have videos, a lot of videos, because I was just constantly being behind the camera. So swearing in went well. It was swearing in. Yeah, we took oaths, all of that and all of that. So the routine just began after then. I can't really remember how Saturdays were, or Saturdays was. Saturday, I think we did clean up on Saturday morning. Then after clean up, went for SAED. So camp is just a routine. It's 3 weeks of doing the same thing every day. Just that in SAED classes, they taught different things. They taught on different things. Then before we did the skill acquisition part of it. So most of the parade they did in the morning before breakfast, and the one they did in the evening, it was more of rehearsals. The way I saw it, it was more of rehearsals for the inter-platoon march past competition. So our different platoon commanders were teaching us how march past is in military style, and the proper way to do is like when they say 1, 2, hot, everybody's like has to be. Then for SAED, I think it was a lot of time before I came to camp. SAED was like you see online different sleeping positions. In my camp, they say nobody should wear dark shades. So if you're sleeping, you will be seen. But then, funny enough, or interestingly, those things they are saying in SAED class are very, 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 very important. I know sometimes you're just like, again, what's this one about to say again? But then it was very important. How to use your portal, then the medical or health insurance scheme for Corpers. I think it was that health insurance scheme that stuck to my head. So that's why I remember that one very well. Okay, that one. Try to those things in SAED. Then I know someone came and spoke to us about HIV. Sexual transmitted disease. Obviously, we are youth. Is a very important topic. Then genotype, another very important topic as well. The use of condom. That section was really interesting. People were really focused, interested in what he was teaching. He's really a good educator. So if he ever sees this video, I didn't even pick his name, but I know he taught that topic really well. So that is for SAED. Then we now started our different skill acquisition, videography and photography. There was tie and dye. Was there bead making? There was a knitting class, massage class, baking and event planning. I think they were together. Fascinator class. It was really a lot. So you have to choose the one you want to. NYSC didn't choose for us. You go to the class you want. It was in photography and videography. I know someone commented, you're already a videographer. You're the one working in the media team. Why did you still join the class? I'm more of a mobile videographer, so I use my phone. But there on, we had to learn with an actual camera and all that, different types of camera. We also taught us framing, how to frame pictures. That was actually nice as well. Social nights. As I said before, a lot of things in camp. Camp was just a routine. So social night is every night. I don't know if there was any night we didn't have social nights. So it was every night. I think the first social night was just, Okay, the first social night, different tribes were called out to dance. Then they played their like cultural songs. So because NYSC is different core members from different tribes. So, and it was a camp I realized that in the north, it's not just Hausa and Fulani, there are a lot of other tribes. I've heard that before, but then it was a camp, I was like, a lot of other tribes in the north, aside from Hausa and Fulani. So they called out a lot of tribes, they danced, different tribes, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, TV, Igala, you know, different tribes in Nigeria. That was the first night. Then I can't even remember them in their orders. But then we also did Miss NYSC, Mr. Macho, Big Bold and Beautiful, singing competition. I called it KEFFI Idols. I can't remember what they called the team for the music competition. That one. Then after carnival that night, they did interplatoon cooking competition. I don't know if I wrote it here, so let me just mention it now that's coming to my head. A lot of things that were done in the camp were interplatoon. So it was more like a competition. So a lot of things done in camp were competition. The Mr. Macho, Miss NYSC, each platoon had to bring out somebody. Okay, one of the nights was also drama and dance by each platoon. So you choose what you want to act, then what you want to dance, however you want to do it. That was how it was done. So a lot of things are just interplatoon competitions in the nights. Some other nights we had music artists among us, like core members that sing or have produced songs to sing. Guys, if you watch this video and you went to KEFFI camp this January, there's one song that I cannot forget, Monica Why. That's the only song I remember from when the guest asked. I was like, it really trended in camp. We are like, what did Monica do to you? The song was actually interesting or funny at the same time. So it's one song I remember. Okay, the next on my list is food. Camp food. So I can't actually be the perfect judge of the food. I didn't really eat camp food. I ate quite a lot in Mami Market. But I took the bread and tea, the egg, bread, tea and egg, or bread, tea and butter. Rice on Sundays, most Sundays. I think I took all the Sundays. I think I did because there was chicken on Sundays. Then Friday rice. Not fried rice, so sorry. Jollof rice and fish. I think I also took on Saturday. I think Saturdays too was rice. I can't remember. But the only thing I ate there was rice and then the tea. The tea was okay, but I always added extra milk. So for church service, church is here. We had NCCF, then we had Catholic Fellowship as well in camp. So I attended NCCF every Sunday. They had services. Actually, they had different church services or activities during the week, like drama night, worship. I don't know if they call it worship experience, but they had different activities and Sunday services as well. There's church in camp. Carnival. I didn't participate. Although my platoon, I was in platoon 1, we represented the Igbos, the Igbo tribe. They acted drama, they danced. But as I said, I was a videographer, so I was behind the camera a lot of the time. During SAED classes, I was a videographer most of the time. The only thing I did in camp was being a videographer, and I did match pass. I didn't do volleyball. It's true, there are sports. I didn't do volleyball. Volleyball was for the ladies, football for the guys. Okay, Mami Market. Mami Market literally has everything you need. Everything. There are places there that wash, there are people there that wash clothes, different foods, snacks, smoothie. There was one woman, her smoothie was really nice. There are a lot of foods in camp. Then suya, noodles, a lot. So Mami Market like had everything we needed. The hostel accommodation was okay. I mean, it's not my house, but it was okay. I wouldn't say it was so bad. They were cleaning it every day. The staffs, okay. I included this because I wanted to talk about a staff. But then generally all the staffs, in my opinion though, were actually nice, not rude. Even the military personnel, they were just okay doing their job. I mean, if you respect yourself, they will respect you. So I think that is the cocoa of the matter. Why I included this in one of the things I wanted to talk about is one of the highlights of my day after morning devotion is there's a staff that addresses us in the morning, and she begins with, "Good morning, gentlemen, call members." That is the highlight of my day. She literally says every morning, she says that, "Good morning, gentlemen, call members." That is like the highlight of my days. And she has such a nice voice, and she says it so calmly when she's giving the instructions for the day, what needs to be done that day. She says in a very smooth, and it's just so peaceful. Her voice is so peaceful to hear. So that was like one of the highlights of my day in camp. Every day, I remember one day she didn't show up, or she didn't take it to somebody else. We all, like, the whole reaction from the comment, where is she? The man wore drills. I did all except one. That one that you turn and they will catch you from the other side. That net you climb. I just didn't feel like doing it. I think I just ate before then, and I was like, it's not me that is about to drop. I know they said it's safe, but I didn't just see myself doing this. I didn't do it. So I did the climbing and all those, but for that particular one, I didn't do it. So, but others I did. I took pictures. They didn't allow us to record, actually. They said, so you won't be distracted. For somebody up now, they'll be saying, face the camera, you'll now miss your step. So they didn't allow us film or use our phones. So it was the camp photographers that took the pictures. The emotion I was feeling was, I was a bit overwhelmed, like, with everything, like in camp. Looking back now, I would say, okay, it's part of the process. It was fun, a bit. It was actually fun. And I actually met nice people in camp, made friends, and camp was actually generally nice. Then on the last day, the closing parade, after then you'll be giving your PPA later. That's the day you know if your relocation worked, if it didn't work, where the village they're sending you to, or wherever your PPA, that is a place of primary assignment, where it is. So it's a mixed feeling for a lot of people, those that we have relocated back to Abuja, those that got nice PPAs, those that didn't, those that cried, those feelings. So that is how it was. This is like NYSC Orientation Camp Experience. If you're going to camp, you can share yours in the comment section. If you're yet to go to camp, it's not as at first. I think before going to camp, I think I was scared, like how would these 3 weeks be, that kind of thing. But getting to camp, I think I was a bit relaxed as well. But now, thinking back, I was like, it's really not that deep. Please subscribe, please leave a comment, please like, please share, and we'll see you in the next. I have to say that I believe that KEFFI camp is one of the best camps in Nigeria. The fact that our parade ground is concrete and it's not sand, that when you're marching, you'll be raising dust and all of that. I have to give kudos to the camp. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching to this point. If you watched up to this point, a very big thank you. Please like, please share, please comment. If you have any question, you can also leave that in the comment section, and subscribe.